Hello. Hello. Today I don't have enough time because today is my interview day and now 11 o'clock and maybe 5 hours later I have had an interview with other company and then 2 hours later I have had a algorithm coding test, so I don't have enough time. So today I'm just read Harry Potter. I'm just read Harry Potter and Harry Potter 2 page, maybe 2 or 3 page, and this is the end of today's study. Sorry for that. Maybe I had to prepare for today's interview, and 3 hours later I will go out for interview location, so I don't have enough time. Anyway, start reading Harry Potter. So page 6. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. Harry's stomach gave a funny jolt. He had been 13 years old without realizing it for a whole hour. Yet another unusual thing about Harry was how little he looked forward to his birthday. He had never received a birthday card in his life. The Dursley had completely ignored his last 2 birthdays, and he had no reason to suppose they would remember this one. Harry walked across the dark room, past Hedwig's large, empty cage, to the open window. He leaned on this sill, the cool night air pleasant on his face. After a long time under the blanket, Hedwig had been absent for 2 nights now. Harry wasn't worried about her. She'd been gone this long before, but he hoped she'd be back soon. She was the only living creature in this house who didn't flinch at the sight of him. Harry, tough still, later, small and skinny, for his age, had grown a few inches over the last year. His jet black hair, however, was just as it always had been, stubbornly untidy, whatever he did to it. The eyes behind his glasses were bright green, and on his forehead, clearly visible through his hair, was a thin scar, shaped like a bolt of lightning. Of all the unusual things about Harry, this scar was the most extraordinary of all. It was not, as the Dursleys had pretended for 10 years, a souvenir of the car crash that had killed Harry's parents, because Lily and James Potter had not died in a car crash. They had been murdered by the most feared dark wizard for 100 years, Lord Voldemort. Harry had escaped from the same attack with nothing more than a scar on his forehead. when Voldemort's cause, instead of killing him, had rebounded upon its originator. Barely alive, Voldemort had fled, but Harry had come face to face with him since at Hogwarts, remembering their last meeting as he stood at the dark window. Harry had to admit he was lucky even to have reached his 13th birthday. He scanned the starry sky for a sign of Hedwig, perhaps soaring back to him with a dead mouse dangling from her back, expecting praise, gazing absently over the rooftops. It was a few seconds before Harry realized what he was seeing. Silhouetted against the golden moon and growing larger every moment was a large, strangely lopsided creature, and it was flapping in Harry's direction. He stood quite still, watching it sink lower and lower. For a split second, he hesitated, his hand on the window latch, wondering whether to slam it shut, but then the bizarre creature soared over the street lamps of Private Drive, and Harry, realizing what it was, leaped aside. Through the window soared three owls, two of them holding up the third, which appeared to be unconscious. They landed with a soft plump on Harry's bed, and the middle owl, which was large and gray, killed the right over and lay motionless. There was a large package tied to its legs. Okay, I'll read 2 pages, and it's not bad reading Harry Potter with speaking, but it's take a long time to read all this book, and this is UK book, so there are a lot of British expressions, so many of people recommend this book to learning English, so I recommend too. Anyway, sorry for today's video is too short, but sorry I have not enough time, and maybe I'm prepared the interview, and end of the interview immediately start coding tests at 6 p.m. and it took a long hour. It takes long hour, and that's why I don't have enough time today. But next day, Saturday, I will upload a long study video, or I think about change my video type, how to show you my study progress. So anyway, thank you for watching today's video, and see you next video.